Hi, my name is Mr. Sharp Game, and a couple of days ago, I got a question from someone that I knew personally. He got a divorce, and he's been married for 10 years, and he wanted my advice on how to have some success with online dating. And I was kind of surprised that him asking me a question like that, because I never thought he would even consider anything like that. But online dating is a very different to meeting people offline, in my opinion. And this is my perspective. This is how I see it. Now, I would say if you're not good socially communicating with people in person, you're gonna have a very difficult time online. The only difference between only advantage that you have a bigger pool, so to speak. You have more women, more men to reach. So the reach is deep online, but the reach is not so deep offline. Now it can be, but it's not. You might be in a room with, you might be at a club or an event with thousands of people, but it's not like that every day. So this is why online is so attractive, because the reach is deep, right? However, if you can't communicate online, and if you can't communicate offline, it doesn't matter how many people you communicate with, because you're not going to get the response that you would like anyway. So that means you're not going to be successful. Because if you're online, you have to be twice as better at communicating, in my opinion. Because online there's more competition. There's more messages. As a matter of fact, most women get more messages than guys do. Hundreds. Sometimes daily. So how are you going to stand out if you're a guy? And that's, hopefully she receives your messages. Hopefully she opens your email. So if you don't have a subject line on your email, and hopefully it gets open, if you don't have that, if you aren't good at communicating, if you aren't good at writing online, you're not going to be successful. It's going to be a struggle for you. So it doesn't matter where you go at, doesn't matter what channel of social dating you happen to use. But if you don't know how to communicate, you're going to struggle. And plus, online, the idea is to sometimes, it's a filtering process online, because you might be getting a lot of messages, or you might be sending a lot of messages, but the people you might be talking to or chatting with or Skyping with, or however you want to do it, they might not be a good fit for you. So the only way to qualify if they're good match for you is to filter people out. And you do that by asking questions. Ask the questions that pertain to what you might be into, whether it's hobbies or any activity that interests you, whether it's values, core beliefs, whatever of interest to you. That's how that works. That's how you filter out. So that's the difference between online and offline. Now, offline, you might not have no competition. It might just be you and the other person, or you and maybe 5 or 10 other people in the room. That's easy. It can be easy anyway, depending on what type of person you are. But online, in my opinion, is very difficult because you have to remember the web, the World Wide Web, is just another channel, another form of communicating. That's all it is. Plain and simple. But if you don't know how to communicate, whether it's video, text, you're going to struggle. And if you don't know how to present yourself, you're really going to struggle. So my advice to him, my friend, was to get better at communicating, get better at being a better version of who he already is as a person, as a man, and get back out there and start meeting women socially out in public. Then once you get more confident within yourself, then you can decide to go online if you would like. That's my advice to him. And I wrote about this in great details in my book that you're viewing on the screen as we speak. The Chicken's Guide to Having Women Beg for You, Sex, Lust, and Lies. And you can read about it on Amazon, paperback and Kindle version. So if you want to know more about what I do and more about me and what I show people how to do and how I live my life and how I roll, you can get the book. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can go to my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. That's chooseyourrelationships.com. And I'll help you take your life to the next level. Until next time, peace and love.